I woke up this morning with just a spirit of gratitude and thankfulness for all the things that the Lord has blessed me with, and I believe it's good if we would start out each and every day that way, but particularly today, just be grateful for the things that you have and God has blessed you with in your life. When I was growing up, we never really had a lot of things, but my parents always made sure we had just enough, and as I began to get a little older, I began to notice that some of my friends and families around the community didn't quite have as much as we did. So I always wanted to be grateful for just what all God had blessed us with, and I've always tried to carry that spirit of gratitude with me wherever I go. And today in Philippians chapter 2 and verse 14 and 15, I think it's important that we should start every morning that we have with a spirit of gratitude, because doing that helps every aspect of our lives, from our families to our ministries to our relationships with people at work, within our communities. So before you leave home today, I want you to get a grasp of Philippians chapter 2, verse 14 and 15, and listen to what the word says. Do all things without murmuring or disputing, that you may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. So before you leave home today, I want you to do something, or maybe you've already left home and you're listening to this later in the day, but you can still do this. I want you to make a list of things that you are grateful for. For example, your list might say, Lord, I'm grateful for the home that you've given me. I'm grateful that as I wake today, my family's not in any serious danger or any crisis going on that we are having to deal with. I'm grateful for that this morning. For me personally, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my church family. I'm grateful for the ministry that God has given me and the ability to be able to carry His Word into the world. Even if you can't really think of anything this morning to be grateful for at the moment, the simple act of trying to be grateful sets a mindset that we need to start each and every day. As I just read in Philippians chapter 2, he says, we are in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation or generation that we live in, but we ought to be the lights of the world. And one of the things that makes a person grateful is that we need to create this atmosphere where we're not complaining. Because when we complain about something, it doesn't really help at all. If you complain about the weather, it doesn't change the weather. If you complain about the way you look, it doesn't necessarily change the way you look. If you complain about all the circumstances that are going around you, it doesn't really change anything. As a matter of fact, complaining is really a total waste of time. We keep stewing over things and talking about how we would do things and how we would make things better, but it's really a worthless conversation, because it puts us in a negative mindset. When you begin to ask God what He's doing with your marriage, or what He's doing with your family, or what He's doing in these things, and you begin to say, God, I'm grateful for what you're doing, then God always comes through, as He says in Colossians, that He wants us to have a life of overflowing joy and thankfulness for the things that we have. So if you want to have an overflowing life rather than an overwhelmed life, it begins by stop complaining about what you don't have and start being grateful for what we do have. And when we start embracing that mindset, we could go a long way to giving back a gift to the Lord that He has already given us. But stop for a moment this morning and think about the greatest gift that you ever received was from God. And that was the gift of His only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, who came to this earth for one powerful reason, and that was to save our soul, but to also give us a life of gratitude and a life of thankfulness for every gift that He gives us each and every day. The gift of breath, the gift of life, the gift of our families, the gift of our reputation, the gift of people that He's brought in and out of your life that has helped make you who you are today. It's all part of God's plan. Walk in a spirit of gratitude today and watch God lift up your heart, lift up your burdens, lift up all the things around you, Today I just want to say I'm grateful and blessed to be able to have done some of the things that I've done in life. There's still many things I want to do. There's many things I want to accomplish. There's many things I want to see my family accomplish. My family blessed in so many ways. But I want to also make sure I don't start complaining about what I haven't seen yet or what I haven't done, and be grateful for what God has allowed me to do. I've done things that I never ever thought I would be able to do, and never would have been able to do had it not been for the grace of God in my life. Today you be safe, you be strong, and you be blessed. Amen.